Thank you for completing my learning space, The Great Debate. The creation process and justification are now discussed in relation to new literacies. The topic of debating was chosen with the new understanding that literacy is a social practice. There is far more to literacy than the traditional methods of reading and writing. Debating in this case was not designed to be heavily structured and formal as it sometimes is, but instead as a medium to teach a range of necessary skills. These skills are outlined throughout the learning space. Our website was chosen as an interface, as multimodality was very dominant in my mind throughout the entire planning and preparation process. I felt that a website was the most suitable way for me to incorporate a wide variety of modes and emphasise the fact that there is more to English than written text. In this case, written, visual and auditory modes were combined to engage students and cater for diversity. This introductory lesson was aimed at anchoring the topic of debating and demonstrating to students the connection to real life. The activities and resources used were strategically chosen to gauge and expose any prior knowledge and/or misconceptions about debating that students may have. This lesson targeted the justification element of debating and aimed to help students understand that simply presenting your point of view is not enough. You need to back up your perspective and strengthen it with a variety of arguments. The interactive topic selector used in this lesson brought a game-based feel to the lesson and encouraged students to get involved. Lesson 3 brought together all previous activities and was designed to give students the opportunity to practice and demonstrate their newly developed skills as a form of assessment. To hook students immediately in this lesson, a game was incorporated. This brings us back to the statement introduced on the homepage, when learning meets fun. The skills and content targeted by this learning space were listed on the homepage. These are lifelong skills that will not only benefit the students throughout the lessons on this website, but in fact throughout their entire adult lives as we head towards an era of new literacy practices. Catering for diversity was a driving force in the creation of this learning space. The video modes of communication were aimed at students who generally struggle with literacy, while opportunities for additional research and access to support were provided through the resources and information sections of the final tab for those who wish to challenge themselves. This assessment was one of the most challenging I have had in my 3 years of university. With minimal boundaries and basically entire free range, there was always the thought of, am I on the right track? Incorporating multiple elements of technology and using it to present the whole assessment was something new to me and led to copious amounts of frustration and countless late nights. However, on the other side of it now, this assessment, while challenging, was one of my favourites. After 3 years of essay after essay, it's a relief to try something new, and what's even better is that it can now be used as a resource in my classroom one day. Knowing that I can use it later on and that it served a purpose makes all the hard work worth it.
Created using Powtoon.